everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we received quite a few many memories. And in today's episode, we have come back to, after some dramatic zoom in, the Forgotten Temple. My name is Thowan. Not sure if I mentioned that, but hopefully I did. If not, well, hey, I'm saying it again. And here, in front of the goddess, or the statue of the goddess, we have 3 chests. The first one has the Cap of the Wild. The one to the right has Trousers of the Wild. And the one to the left has the Tunic of the Wild, giving us a complete set, and we complete the side quest, A Gift from the Monks. So if we come in here, let's see if this actually gives us any bonuses. I'm kind of curious. I doubt it does in its current state. It doesn't, but that is some sweet, sweet looking gear, if I do say so myself. It's actually, honestly, 120 shrines. Yeah, they give you as many hearts as I have. I don't even remember the total number of hearts. I think it's 13 per row, so 26, 24. You get 24 hearts plus the sweet looking gear, and I think that's actually wonderful. Next place I would like to go is going to be Kakariko Village. Let's go ahead and head back over here to the Great Fairy Fountain. I'm sure you guys can tell what exactly we're going after here. And I'm just trying to keep an eye here on my recording because I think OBS is encoding overload considering turning down video settings or using a faster encoding process. That's really weird that it's giving me that message because I don't see there being any problems. I guess I'm not going to be saving immediately after this episode, am I? Oh, woo, well, welcome back, boy. Do you want to enhance your clothing? With the power availed to me, I can greatly enhance your clothing. Enhance away. So, if we take a look here at the wild... I need Nadra's scale, huh? And acorns? Need acorns. Okay, well that's what you need. You need your scales and acorns, I guess. A little bit weird. Let me go ahead and head off though to our next destination. I'm gonna delete that because we do not need it anymore. We're gonna want to go up and check out Terrytown. There's one more thing that we need to go ahead and check out up there. As we fly in, looks like Terrytown is doing really well for itself. But let's speak to the man in charge, Hudson. It's been a while. Hey, you found someone from the Gerudo. Thank you. She was able to patch every last hole in my work clothes before I could blink. She's pretty, amazing. And since her name is Ronson, I have no objections. I hear she's decided to continue putting her skills to use by operating a clothing shop. You should stop by and say hello. Well, next is, what's next? Tell me. So before more people can move here, we need homes for them to live in. So can you bring me 30 more bundles of wood? If you can bring me that, I can combine that with whatever I already got and get started on the new homes. So before we do head out, actually, I just realized there is a goddess statue right here. I did not know that before. So if we head over here, looks like we can get the Desert Vo clothing here? Huh, I actually did not know that. Well, you can get Desert Vo clothes here, I guess. Well, that's good to know, honestly. Here we have some gems we can get. Those are quite expensive, let me tell you what. But it looks like everyone here is working quite hard, huh, Grayson? What is this? Oh, this is Guy. What's the deal? I'm a traveler. I normally don't have time to mingle with commoners, but I have a feeling about you. I'll make an exception this time. Your clothes. I'm guessing you're a little hard up for cash, am I right? Sure. I appreciate your honesty, because I only have 11 rupees. For a down payment, I'd say, sounds fair, yes? A down payment? I don't care about the details. Here, take it. Okay. So you accept then. Excellent. Now listen to what I have to say. The torn wetland lands to the west here. You're where there are guardians there. Not just one, 2 of them. You know how dangerous they are, so Sunny Boy, I'd like you to find and wallop both of them in torn wetland, then come and see me. Well, you know, we do have to go, cut down some trees anyway, and the torn wetland is full of trees. Would you look at that? So, you know, let's go ahead and just head down here. Why not? Okay, it looks like he's talking about some active guardians just kind of running amok. Yep. 2 active guardians. Let's see if we can get this one's attention. Oh yeah, don't forget, you could search all of these bad boys. See all of these guardian husks? Check them. Check them all. So I'm going to shoot a normal arrow at this guardian. Get its attention. We're just going to poke it a little bit. Alright, we have Daruk's protection, no problem there. So let's go ahead and just not deflect it, because I suck at deflecting, don't you know? Especially while I'm talking, and I'm just going to keep talking just to drive myself nuts. Because I'm like, oh, I should really stop talking, that way I don't get blown to bits, but I just can't do it. Okay, honestly, that was me just kind of rambling out my butt while I was actually trying to distract myself, which is glorious. Alright, and we have our second guardian over here. Hey, boyo! I've got some Hyrule herbs for ye. Pay attention to me, senpai! This one we're gonna do things a little bit differently with. So, we currently have a guardian sword. Huh, that's really interesting that the Master Sword is glowing completely bright now. But I don't know, I wanna take something down with the Master Sword. It seems like a lot of fun. It's really cool how you can kill guardians just like so many ways. Or you could, like, you chop off its legs, you could deflect all its laser beams, you can shoot it in the face over and over. I mean, this thing here is just decrepit. I can't believe I deflected that, actually. Okay, well, I didn't think I was getting that good at deflecting, but look at all these parts we get for defeating it like a normal person would, with chopping off its leg instead of being a daredevil deflecting everything. Well, we did what we were asked. We did, take out the 2 guardians, but we are also here for wood and apparently prime steak. Let's use the Master Sword. Let's throw out some berms. And pick up some big hearty truffles. Those are really nice. We do also need to pick up some, you know, some acorns, of course, because we want to be, we want to upgrade our wild gear, right? I definitely think so. We definitely do. It's a silent shroom. It is. Oh boy! I don't want to blow myself up. As much fun as that sounds. No, thank you. And bye, bird. How did that actually not kill the birds? Anyway, so you're probably going to be spending a little bit of time here doing basically what I'm doing. I thought I had a woodcutter's axe, but apparently I do not. I would, however, like to check my inventory, but, you know. Hey, can you, screw off? I have a bow and I'm not afraid to use it. See? Told you. Don't mess with me. Anyway, so for today's episode, we're going to be trying to finish up the quests for Tarrytown as much as we can. I do want to get it completely finished if I can in this episode. There's just absolutely no guarantee. And I do want to check out the end of the series by episode 100. I mean, we're on episode 98. Getting a little bit close. And I already have episode 99 planned out for what it's going to be. By the way, episode 99 might absolutely kill me, and I am definitely not looking forward to it. Also, I do highly recommend that if you haven't yet, try out some of the trials of the sword if you can. I know we haven't hit it yet. I have technically already done one of the 3 trials, because I do have an upgraded Master Sword, and it seems to help with the durability quite a lot. So, like, if you need a weapon that's basically renewable for cutting down these trees, honestly, Master Sword makes a great choice in this case. Like, just look at this. Look how many trees I'm cutting down. Let's check here. We're at 21. We're gonna need a lot more than just 30, by the way. I recommend grabbing 80 here, actually. So the fact that I have, like, not gotten 2 wood this entire time. Besides that one, just gross and disgusting, and I hate it. Also, I'm gonna apparently just keep killing everything, which I'm okay with. I need to get some damage up stuff anyway. Also, I don't know why all of a sudden I have the hiccups, but I do. It really sucks, because I honestly have not, like, eaten or drank anything prior to this. Maybe that's why I have hiccups. Also, I almost had the tree did land on me. Okay. So actually, a little bit of a funny story. Keaton and I were actually talking about the very first time you play this game and how, like, you fall to your death a lot. And he's like, yeah, I remember when you fell to your death. I'm like, oh, are you talking about when I fell off of the first tower trying to climb down? And he's like, no. I'm like, what are you talking about? Also, did I get 3 wood for that? Okay, then. Anyway, I'm like, well, then what are you talking about? He's like, I'm talking about the time where you, gosh, what was he talking about? I was talking about that time where you were trying to get across the gap, near the old man's hut, and you just failed the jump. But I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I did. And, or not failed the jump, I failed to cross the, gap on the back of the tree. Sorry, I'm really good with my words. I'm not sure if anyone could tell that, but I am the most excellent speaker. Like, there's no one else who can even compare to me. I'm willing to bet I'm even better than Chugga Conroy, obviously. No, I'm joking. Because I know I'm not very good at talking. Actually, I would like to talk about Chugga Conroy a little bit, speaking of which. Chugga Conroy, as of yesterday, when recording this video, has celebrated 10 years on YouTube, and I have honestly not realized it's been that long. And so I actually find that quite amazing that he's been on YouTube and making videos actively for 10 years. And so what he did for his 10-year anniversary is he actually ended up making a video talking about how he goes through and makes Let's Play videos, which is part of the... and what kind of surprised me... Sorry, I'm changing my mind, okay? I can do that. Anyway, so what kind of surprised me is how much thought goes into every single Let's Play. And what's really funny about it is that I've been kind of following a similar process for the next main series I want to do for the channel, after Breath of the Wild, of course. And basically what he does, he goes through choosing the game, picking, the path that he's going to go through, making notes for himself. And instead of, like, spoiling everything for himself when he's reading his notes later, being like, oh, get TM number blah, blah, blah in this city, in this house or whatever, he just makes a note. There's 4 items in the city, make sure to get the TM. And that way, when he comes across the TM later, and it's actually a surprise for him as to what that item is. Because, you're not going to remember every single item that's out there. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and start taking a similar look at when I make videos. I'm going to do basically a similar thing, which is pretty good, actually. I'm actually really excited to start fully treating it the same way. Also, I could have totally picked up that Restless Cricket. There's another side quest that we have not completed yet that involves Restless Crickets, and I have just entirely ignored it. So what's actually really cool about this Breath of the Wild save file is I was convinced when I first started this Let's Play that I was going to have a Let's Play file and my own personal file. That way I could play my personal file whenever I wanted to, and basically I could work ahead and get ahead of the Let's Play. Well, when I broke my Switch and I had to get a new one and start basically all over, it kind of killed my motivation to do a personal playthrough, and this has become kind of my personal playthrough. Which is nice, because then I still get the genuine reactions to everything that happens, especially the story. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I did not spoil anything about what the last memory was for this game. That last memory cutscene, because, like, I'm really happy that I was surprised and I was made sad via a video game. You know, like, that is really impressive. There's actually not a lot of games that can do that for me, that can make me sad. There's some games that I've watched multiple times, or that I've played multiple times, that still get to me. And I really hope that Breath of the Wild is one of those games that will do that for me. And I'm hoping maybe someday I'll come back and visit it, which is great. It's a fantastic idea. Not only for, like, a revisit as, like, a Let's Play, or even to revisit the same save file so that we could do other stuff later down the road after we've completed the main series. But I just want to, I don't know, I want to just enjoy this game in my own time. I know I've logged a lot of hours in this game, and I'm sure there are plenty of other people who have logged far more time in this game. But I want to be able to sit back and just enjoy it. Yes, I realize Let's Playing is not my full job. If I really wanted to, I could be like, oh, well, no more videos, I'm never making them again. But even though it's not my job, it's still something I enjoy. It's an activity that I enjoy doing. Like, just right now, I'm getting to just talk, and even though I'm just talking and kind of just rambling on as thoughts kind of enter my mind, it's nice. It's a little bit relaxing, and it's a little bit freeing on top of it. Especially after I've had a particularly long day at work. One thing that actually Chug Connery said in his video that kind of spoke out to me too is that whenever he has a hard time getting in the mindset to record, he goes and exercises. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not really a gentleman that is of the exercising type. I will be honest, I like to sit on my fat arse and not, exercise. And so him being like, hey, it's important, you need to make sure you exercise, or, he kind of reinforced the idea that, hey, you need to exercise, but not only did he do that, he also reinforced the idea that, hey, you don't feel like doing a Let's Play, get up, do quick exercise, whatever, sit back down, you might feel a little bit better and be able to get into it. Which, I'll be honest, before I recorded this episode, and actually I just finished editing episode 97, I put my hands on the back of my head and I braced my legs and I did a few squats. I did like 15 squats, and it was a bit rough on me because I will admit I am a pretty big fella, but it helped kind of get the blood flowing. It helped get maybe, not a whole lot of endorphins, but my legs were kind of shaky because I don't do squats normally. I normally just use my legs to walk around or in very, very short bursts run, which I know, insert all the memes of fat people running. But you get what I mean. And so I think I'm going to start incorporating that. And I have, groups of friends who are all about bettering your mental health and stuff. And for people who don't know, I suffer quite extensively from depression. And I try my best just to not let it get to me. And part of that is also doing these Let's Plays. But, exercising is supposed to definitely help with stuff like depression. So not only will it improve my mood in everyday life, but I hope that'll also make these videos flourish a lot better. Also, I have been just rambling on, and we are already ready to get 7 pieces of wood. Let's pick up some of the remains from the old man. That sounded like I killed him, but it's fine, everyone. I promise I didn't. Those apples are long gone. I went batter up, and they are out of here. Okay. I don't think I can cut down that tree. Can I actually hit this? I can't. Okay. I was curious, and I thought I'd try. Anyway, as I kind of get ready for the next Let's Play I want to do for this channel, I am keeping some of the stuff that he said in his video in mind. And this is talking about Chug Connery again. And so, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take some time to plan out the next series, the next main series, I should say, because I like doing like little sub-series. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time just playing some games I want to play, but I want to play and show off at the same time. Like, I've heard about the Stanley Parable. Apparently that's a really great game. I have never played SCP Containment Breach before, but I also heard that's a really great game. And, not only do I want to give it a try, I want to record it, because I'm not normally one to push myself to play horror games. Like, maybe when I first played Amnesia: The Dark Descent, I was like, oh, I want to try a horror game. Let's see how good I do. And, it was very obvious I was a complete pansy. But I want to push myself to not be as jumpy or afraid as I may have been in the past. So I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try my best to finish out the 5th night of Five Nights at Freddy's, because I still have not done that. Part of it isn't even that I'm afraid or anything. It's just night 5 is really hard in that game, to be completely honest. Now you might have some people who be like, oh, well, Night 5 is actually super easy. Well, okay, it's super easy for you. But for me, it's not super easy. I also do want to try and drop back and maybe do a few more videos on Overwatch, for example. It's been a very long time since I actually uploaded an official Overwatch video for my channel, but I have God knows how many hours of footage ready to go for another video. Hey, did you bring the 30 bundles of wood? Sure brought them. Excellent. Can I have them? Sure. You're a lifesaver. Well, next is, it's finally starting to look like a town around here, which is exactly why we need to set up some distribution. I'd like to get a general store up and running, but there's no one with the connections and qualifications to run it. Do you think you can keep an eye out for someone who knows about distribution and can run a general store? So traveling, and that's a good thought. Rito can fly, so they should be able to retrieve and deliver supplies. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a really long shot, or a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits up what I've said, send them here to Terrytown for me. So perfect. We have our next objective for Terrytown. Real quick while we're here, let's go ahead and talk to this gentleman. Hey, it's you. Do you need something? Guardians are kaput. Okay, I saw the whole thing. You did splendidly. I'll give you the rest of the reward as I promised. Why do you look so disappointed? It can't be because the reward is lower than the down payment, can it? You commoners with your notions and assumptions. The whole idea that a down payment is a small part of the final payment is an idea entirely unique to the common folk. In any case, our business is concluded. Go over there, or anywhere really. Anywhere that isn't right here. Honestly, that actually makes sense. If you're doing a down payment for anything, you should probably be paying most of it up front anyway. Alright, so the next place we're going to want to go is going to be Rito Village. Like you said, it's probably going to be best if we bring along a Rito with us. Also, OBS is still yelling at me, yet it's not telling me any frames have dropped, so I'm just really confused. I'm going to check my usage once again. My CPU usage is at 25%. Google Chrome, why you have to be so fat? I'm going to end task on Firefox. How about that? Does that help? No, it made my CPU usage go up. How does that make sense? End task on a program, CPU usage goes up. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, hopefully this recording has turned out okay. I'd be really sad if it didn't, because I've just spent the longest time just kind of rambling on talking about stuff. Alright, well, it is nighttime, which is actually the perfect time in Rito Village to speak to people, because they should all be home. Your name is Hearth. No one cares about you, Hearth. Sorry. How about you? Your name is Bedroll. You're Beat. Ah, I'm exhausted. Okay, bye. Here's the general store. No, you're not the general store. You're Tiba. You're Tiba. You're a T-bone. You're a T-whisker. You're an encoding overloaded. I don't understand what's going on with OBS. I might have to restart it. Actually, it might be ready for an update. I think I might have declined the update last time. Maybe it's mad because of that. Who knows? Huck. Your name is Nick. And how about you? Welcome. Your name is Misa. Where is this person at? That is a great question.
Hi.
You're not a son. Like, I'm basically like, just like running around asking people if their name is Son. Are you Son? Are you Son? No, are you Son? Are you Son? Hi. Oh, Fryson. Hey, evening. My mom's getting on my last nerve. I don't want to just help. I want to open my own store and sell. I remember speaking to this guy even, but I don't want. Hey, head to Terrytown. Terrytown. Tell me more. Oh, so you're in the need of a general store. That's perfect. But the Akala region? That's pretty far out there. But I guess I'll have to leave the nest someday and to have my own store. Okay, I made up my mind. I'm going. I know, I'll gather some items on my way to Terrytown and then sell them at my new shop. Thanks for the tip. And hey, don't be a stranger. Come visit me at my new home sometime. I don't know why I didn't remember this guy. Alright, well, he has headed off. Let's go ahead and head back to Terrytown. I guess this is as good a place as any to insert a cut, because it's going to be a while before I actually get back to where we need to go. Well, look who is here. Looks like it is the runner and operator of the Fang and Bone. I believe I still need to do this, but I don't remember. Oh, do I need to talk to him first? The smell, sniff, sniff. Is it Molduga or perhaps... Ah! Oh, it's just you. Good evening. Can I help you with anything? I want to exchange for Mon. So now, what will we exchange for Mon? Monster bits, don't you know? Ooh, 150 Mon. 2 Claw. I have 50 of those. Like, I know I could use some of these for extracts, but let's be honest, I have a high amount of these. So let's like, Chicha Jelly, how many are willing to sell? Let's sell until I only have 30 left, so like 60 battle work. Sure, 201 Mon. Thank you so much. I'll add your new Mon to your balance. We'll exchange for Mon. Those only with 10, 15, 18. Wait, how about Lionel Horn? Are Lionel Horns really not worth that much? You know, I'll give you the hooves. All of them. I'll take your 180 Mon. You know, I'll sell the horns too. I don't know what they're used for. I honestly have not gotten that good at the extracts. Let's see here. I'll give you the fins as well, because I don't know what to do with them. You probably have a better idea what to do with them, Kilton. Okay, and I want to spend some Mon. I've done it. I've developed an unprecedented piece of monster gear. I can't believe I was able to pull this off. I'm actually a bit terrified of myself right now. I present to you the ultimate in monster camouflage. I call it the Dark Series. Wear this, you'll become a monster yourself. I hope you like being hunted for your organs. Kilton, or you could just, you know, think of it as a costume. Oh yeah, so when night falls, you might be just able to move a little bit faster. Not sure it turned out that way, but I'm not complaining. Your current balance is 711 Mon. What monster would you like to buy? So you can buy some more monster extract. We could get Model Mask, Zalphus Mask, a Lionel Mask. Ooh, the 999 Mon. We get the Horse Bridle, Saddle. We could get the Dark Hood for so much money. Oh boy. Nah, I'm good. Thank you. I will enjoy my monstrous night. Please and thank you. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. The quest is not very specific, because I looked at Shady Customer. Whoever apparently runs the business, if you find something fit in that description, get an image and show him to Haas. You know, just in case, because I understand games can kind of suck this way. I'm gonna get a more zoomed out picture. And hopefully that's all I need to get. Anyway, I'm gonna meet you guys back at Terrytown, but now I have to climb this, unfortunately. Oh boy. Alright, Hudson. Hey, you managed to find a Rito and bring him back here. Thank you. He wasted no time getting a general store up and running. Apparently his family runs one too. With the name like Fryson, or Fyson, he'll fit right in. He's selling things that he's picked up while flying around. You should really go check out the store. Well, next is... So before we call more people here, I need to have more homes for them. Could you bring me 50 bundles of wood? If you bring that, I can combine that with what I've already got and get started on new houses. I brought him. I sure brought him. You're a lifesaver. Yep, you can have them all. I actually want to talk about something a little personal. What's wrong? Oh, not that kind of personal. Actually, I got engaged. No way, it's true. To who? To Ronson. You're a cute couple. Thank you. Anyway, we want to have a little ceremony to celebrate, but we need someone priest-like to officiate. Could you look for someone priest-like for us? Priest-like, huh? We're looking for some people devout enough to have a priest-like person, I suggest a Zora. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, one last wrinkle. They have to add, their name has to add and in son. I love it. I love that this is one of the last quests that we're doing, because it's just so ridiculous. Okay, so with that, let's head back on to Zora's domain. Alright, so back here in Zoro's Domain, all you have to do is act like you're heading up to the King's Place, jump down here instead, and talk to this gentleman, I believe. Capson, well, it's always nice to have a visitor here. Thank you for journeying to our fair Zoro's Domain. Wait a moment, you're Link, the perpetrator who forced Lady Mipha to join his crusade 100 years ago, only to be destroyed by Calamity Ganon. As though I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elderly here who love Lady Mipha still remember, and they still resent you. I, however, resent the deed and not the person. I also believe in allowing the mistakes of the past to wash away. Link, I have retired from my role as a priest. I am now living my life free from the material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is more boring than the last, spending day after day in idleness only to pass from the world soon. Link, as I'm sure you're well aware, the afterlife lays claim to all. We never know when it will beckon. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor, one I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding and I shall be fulfilled. Well, get a load of this. I have two people just for you. I've been waiting to hear those words. Now please tell me the specifics. Well, they're in Terrytown. Yep, they're in Terrytown in the Akala region. You're going to have to go there. It's not too far away, but, yeah, go ahead. Yes, please hurry there. Leave it to me. It's been a long while since I've had any work. I'm eager to put my skills to good use. You should come as well. I will start my preparations at Terrytown in the meantime, or for Terrytown. And with that, we have got another person to head on over. I would just like to point out that this place is looking extremely good. Like, look at these buildings. They look so nice. No, here's where Hudson is. I'm like, I don't even see him. Hey, you found Azora. Thank you, really. He and I talked earlier, and he said that he literally was a priest before he retired. You can't get more priest-like than that. His name is Capson, so I have no objections there. It really is amazing that you were able to find someone priest-like who had an acceptable name. Well, next is... Yeah, of course we'll have to invite guests in order to hold a ceremony. Guests? Well, I'm talking about my boss, Bolson, and my subordinate, Carson. Okay. However, I got to prepare for the ceremony, so my hands are full. Could you invite them for me? Where are they again? Oh, you know where they are. The boss of Carson, Hatno Village, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. Excellent. I'm counting on you. Before we head off, so it looks like everyone has, like, their own house, which is really nice. Also, arrows. Oh, nice place to find arrows. Oh, so this is what you're doing for your shop. Ancient gears and all the arrows you could want all day. Man, this would actually would have been kind of nice when I was like, I'm running short on arrows. Anyway, I will meet you guys back at Link's house, actually. All right, and here we are at Link's house. I actually had to sit by the fire because it was the middle of the day middle of the night when I got here. Hey, wait, what? Hudson's getting married, and he wants me to attend the wedding. Wow, good on him. Okay, dude, I'm in. Wedding time, baby. Not like there's anything to do here anyway. Well, I guess I'll get packed and head towards Hudson's place. Please. This'll be fun. Okay, dude, looks like rain. Does it look like rain? Oh, Carson, we're headed out. Finally, we've been waiting for this day. And with that, they will go ahead and leave for Terrytown as well. Alright, Hudson. Hey, will you extend my invitation for me? Thank you. Now then, Carson and Boss Bolson are waiting for things to begin. Shall we start the ceremony? Let's go for it. Understood. Then let's join the gathering. Cough, cough, ahem. Silence, please, everyone. We shall now begin. We are gathered here today to join Hudson and Rudson in matrimony. Hudson, before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Ronson to be your wife and to have and to hold in good times and in bad? I do. Excellent. And Ronson, Before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Hudson to be your lawful wedded husband in sickness and in health? And do you also vow to name your children in accordance with the Bolson construction name guidelines? No, you're kidding me. Oh, that is great. Wait a moment, those vows are not traditional by anyone's standards. What makes you say that? They're as traditional as it gets. I don't think she means traditional in that sense of the word. A vow of undying tradition. A vow of guidance or guidelines compliance. I'll take that vow. Oh god, are they all getting married? Think of future generations? This is ridiculous. Well, those are the guidelines I do. Excellent. And so, dearly beloved, please help me in greeting this newly married couple. I wish this new couple nothing but the utmost happiness as set out on this journey of marital bliss. That was actually pretty well done. Honestly, that kind of killed me with laughter a little, and we are left alone. Okay, well, let's, I guess, let's finish it up, but let's talk to Hudson one more time. Hey, it's you. Thank you for attending the ceremony. Are you crying? What? No, just something in my eye. And now Terrytown looks like a real town at long last. This is all possible because of you. I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you did. Alright, this is for you. And with that, you get 3 diamonds. They was found inside the boulders dispatch when we were clearing land. Rod said, and I have no use for them. You could take them. Alright. So, not only do you get the 3 diamonds for this, but you also open up 2 side quests that I will not be covering in this Let's Play probably. The only reason I wanted to finish out Terrytown is, to me, it seemed like such an important part. We were literally putting a town on the map of Hyrule. I think that's really awesome. So anyway, the quests that it opens are called A Parent's Love and Hobbies of the Rich. I am honest, I don't know where they are at. I don't know what they entail. Just know finishing this town does open up 2 side quests for you. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe. And in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I'll be finally completing the Trial of the Sword in its entirety and bring it to you guys in a video. See you guys then.